I'm your host, the stunning and brave Shanghai Pete, People's Champion, and your good buddy in the mix. We're back already because, well, Microsoft had the audacity to call what they streamed this morning an Xbox Series X game reveal. Needless to say, it was anything but. Let's talk some shit, shall we? Okay, so we're watching this Xbox fucking Halo Infinite reveal, and my first question is maybe not what you might think it is, but I need to know, is Halo Infinite an open world game? Or even worse, is it a live service open world game? Is that what Infinite is supposed to mean, maybe? So typical of the void of imagination displayed by these game devs recently. It's called Infinite because, like, the possibilities of the open world are infinite. Fuck you. Give me a normal goddamn Halo game, please. Visually, before I even get into that, I thought, you know, let's be real. We all knew it was going to be a bunch of bullshit that they were probably going to show today, but I honestly thought that, okay, it's all going to be garbage, but Halo is probably going to be pretty cool. I mean, how badly can you fuck up Halo, right? What? No, wait, don't answer that. But I thought Halo Infinite was going to be the one part of this whole presentation that they really were just going to, I hesitate to say knock out of the park, because I would never expect a modern company to knock anything out of the park, but I thought it was at least going to be genuinely competent, right? Well, nope, not at all. Visually, though, I mean, it looks okay, but not anywhere near as good as a next-gen or even current-gen shooter should be looking. What are they thinking here? Like, before this, I was all ready to give Xbox the nod since, you know, with Halo Infinite, they at least had an exclusive I wanted to play, unlike PS5, of course, whose launch lineup basically looked like a boring PC upcoming release list. Though, in fairness, it looks like Halo is coming to PC as well, so actually, sorry, Microsoft, there goes the one reason I had to buy your console. So, we're gonna start doing this. Today, we're going to implement the next-gen hype train checklist. So, Halo Infinite. Gameplay. Yes, we saw gameplay. Release date? Nope. And does it look next-gen? Nope. Alright, moving on. Forza. Great, a boring racing game. Hooray. It's Forza. Sorry, this is nothing I care about. And there's no gameplay, so bye. Next up, we have Everwild. I honestly, at first, I was kind of fucking with the art style in this one, even though it looks like a GameCube game, and there's also no gameplay, and we have no idea what kind of game it is, so fail. Gameplay, nope. Release date, nope. Does it look next gen? No. Alright, not really off to a great start here, guys, but alright. Next we have Tell Me Why. More like, tell me why you decided to make this game, am I right? Aside from the fact that it looks like it's a How I Met Your Mother spin-off starring Robin Scherbatsky, they have succeeded in communicating almost zero about this game. And now, you tell me if I'm being too harsh here, but why are you even showing me a game that comes out in a month for your currently existing console at an event entitled Xbox Series X Game Reveal? And, okay, and to really spell it out for all the industry sycophants, I'm not saying this game won't necessarily be good or that it'll definitely be garbage. I'm saying that I have not been shown enough of it to have any ability to make that determination for myself. Oh, and you're also admitting in the marketing that this is not a next-gen game, so I don't really know what you're doing here. You would be better off not showing shit like this, because while yes, it would give you, it would give you less to showcase, but at least then you're leaving shit to the imagination, something which I would humbly suggest would be better than people not needing to imagine exactly how bereft of must-have titles your lineup is, and instead knowing for certain precisely how desperate you are. Gameplay, no. Release date, yes. Next gen, no. Alright, now, before we go any further, let's do just a brief comment on Ori here. Ori is a fucking great game. It's certainly very beautiful, but it's not exactly a graphical powerhouse. Why would you choose this game of all games to stroke yourselves off about having 120 Hz refresh rate? You do know that unless you have your Xbox hooked up to a 4K 120 Hz panel, you won't even be able to use that, right? Or maybe you do know that and you're counting on the majority of people not knowing that, and instead to just think that it's impressive because it sounds impressive. Yes, I know which one I think is more likely. Next up, we have The Outer Worlds: Peril on Gorgon. If you've been watching my content, you know that I really love The Outer Worlds. There was just one huge, glaring, catastrophic issue. It was barely 10 hours long. Okay, maybe a little bit more than that, but, you know, let's just, okay, 15. All right, 15 to be fair. So while my default position for this, more Outer Worlds, is hype, I can't help but wonder just how much content we're really getting. If your entire game didn't even scratch 20 hours the first time through, how long is this glorified DLC going to last? 5 hours? Less? Looks like they kind of gave up showcasing next-gen games at this point, because now they've been reduced to showing not even full games, but DLC for current-gen systems. Y'all are in trouble, Microsoft. Gameplay, yes. Release date, yes. Next-gen, no. Okay, what do we got next? Another Obsidian game, Grounded. All right, looks like another anti-next-gen advertisement in the form of Dora the Explorer meets Honey, I Shrunk the Kids. Like, maybe if the bulk of your audience was like 8, I could see this, but man, in the ad, I don't advise you go watch this whole thing, but basically in the ad, they're actively making fun of themselves, and not in a way that comes off as self-deprecating and charming, but in a way that makes this seem more sad than it probably even is. So we've got yet another so-called next-gen game coming out on current consoles with the release date well before your new system is even rumored to launch. I'm sorry, I just do not understand the strategy here. This is like if they only advertised the PS2 using PS1 games. Like, who do y'all think you're selling this to? Gameplay, yes. Release date, yes. Next gen, no. Moving right along, we have another Obsidian game called Avowed. Wow, a game that's actually a next-gen exclusive. Oh no, oh wait, it's PC too, never mind. I generally like Obsidian, all my trash talking up until now aside, so this new Elder Scrolls-like RPG is, I mean, I guess it's objectively exciting, or rather, it would be exciting if we knew anything about it, saw any gameplay, were told a release date, or provided anything even remotely resembling real information about it. God, gameplay, no. Release date, no. Next gen, no. Next, we have what may be the biggest signaling risk of this entire presentation, a game called As Dusk Falls. Or, no, sorry, not a game, a new interactive drama. Oh boy, Jesus, why don't you just put a bullet in my fucking head right now and end it all? The virtue signaling is off the charts with this one too. Right from the jump, they're showing you their whole hand. Gameplay? Plot? Mechanics? Oh, who cares? That's all secondary. Their main concern is made excruciatingly clear with the focus on the double chin-ass, pudgy, emasculated dad and some mixed-race couple bullshit. The saddest part about all this is that it's only in the context of 2020, and when seen through the lens of our deranged modern-day SJW culture, that this even becomes the focus at all. Now, if this were a game from 2010, and from the way it looks, it could have been, a mixed-race couple with a Seth Rogen dad is not anything I would have even noticed. I wouldn't have even been on my fucking radar. I would have been far too busy talking shit about how boring a game labeled interactive drama sounds, and lamenting the fact that it doesn't even look like this is a game you physically play, to notice something as utterly irrelevant as what ethnicities the characters are. But nope, in 2020, that's gotta be the priority. The embarrassingly robotic song and dance diversity celebration demands that the spotlight be cast directly on the woke agenda in predictable action. This sort of thing has been normalized for regular people for decades now, so the effect that this kind of stuff has is the opposite of normalizing this kind of thing. It makes it stick out like a sore thumb, because then immediately everyone starts to wonder what the fucking angle is, or maybe just writing it off from the fucking jump because the developers have made it glaringly obvious where their priorities are, which is to say on checking boxes first and foremost, and making a fun game very much second. Oh, and oh, what a surprise, the trailer ends without you having said anything about the content of the game or what it's like at all. This This isn't even animated, it looks like. This is the kind of stuff you're putting out as a selling point for the new console? This is your best and brightest? Fucking uh-oh. Gameplay, since we weren't even told enough about the game to even be able to speculate what the gameplay would be like, we're gonna go with a big old question mark here. Release date? Nope. And next gen? Certainly not. Okay, next up we have something that's actually a little bit more fun, Psychonauts 2. Now, I have been a fan of Tim Schafer since when he was making Monkey Island games way back in the day. Those are some of my favorites ever, by the way. And the first Psychonauts was awesome, so I think this is great news. My only real gripe is that song they were showcasing with Jack Black started out pretty cool, but it fell apart during the hooks, and I don't understand why they had to make this look like a PS2 game. Like, I get that having but the art style is a convenient crutch to fall back on to avoid criticism for lack of graphical fidelity, and I know how important that style to, games like Psychonauts in particular is, but come on. Really? Like, you could have made this look a little better. So, gameplay, yes. Release date, no. Next gen, no. Next up, Destiny 2. Destiny 2. Dude. Dude, no. Fuck no. Fuck out of here. And next we have, what the fuck? Stalker fucking 2, bitch? Oh my fucking god. Now, no gameplay or anything, but holy fucking shit, Stalker 2, boys. If you haven't played the originals, go do that right now. Absolutely incredible survival horror shooters. God, I hope this actually comes out this time. For those of you who may not know, there's been rumors of a Stalker 2 in development, I think since as far back as 2010, so man, it would be really nice to be able to see this finally. And also, just to point out that here we have an example of a game that can fail all 3 marks on the checklist and still be exciting. Yeah, holy shit, Stalker 2 hype, boys. Gameplay? No. Release date? No. Next gen? No. But who fucking cares? Stalker 2, bitch! Now we have Warhammer 40k Darktide. Oh god, it's difficult for me to describe the roller coaster of emotions that I went through watching this for the first time. Like, I was seriously losing my goddamn shit over it until I found out that it's online co-op only, just like Vermintide 2. A game which is objectively fucking sick, but I don't know, maybe I'm just old and boring, but the part of my life where I want to play games just online with other idiots is long past me. Like, now my idea of gaming and enjoying myself is relaxing, getting high as balls, and just vibing out to a fucking game. And you can't do that when you have 3 other idiots screaming in your ear telling you to go over here or do this or fuck you or fuck your mother. It's just, man, it's a real shame. God damn you, Games Workshop. Just give us Space Marine 2 already. Fuck. Next up we have... Oh god, nope, stop, please, nope, skipping this, skipping this. Even in a game without humans, there's somehow a diversity agenda. God help us all. Okay, now we have the gunk. I don't understand how you can be creatively bankrupt enough to name your game The Gunk, but then also be creative enough to make a whole video game. It just, I don't know, it doesn't square for me. And also... Please spare me Little Miss Stunning and Brave with the boring version of Samus's arm cannon, okay? And also, can we stop with the dubstep, please? It's not 2012, you're not Cruella or Skrillex. Just stop, okay? Thanks. Gameplay, yes. Release date, no. Next gen, no. Now we've got The Medium. Man, Robin Scherbatsky is really getting around these days. This is like the 3rd game she's been in just today alone. I will pass on the Diet Silent Hill though, thanks. It's kind of too bad, actually. It looked like there may have been something cool here, like for a second, but the lobotomized dialogue and kitschy gameplay mechanics ultimately did nothing but give me a sad peen. Gameplay, yes, sorta. Release date, no. Next gen, fuck no. And now we've got, this is a weird one, Phantasy Star Online 2. Now, to be honest, I stopped playing Phantasy Star after 4, so I care nothing for whatever this new garbage is. I'm aware that a lot of people like the previous one in the GameCube, and that's cool since this looks like a GameCube game, but this is the kind of thing I'll actually need to play in order to form any sort of real opinion on it. For right now, though, I don't care at all. Interesting side note, though, this says coming 2021. Even for a game that likely won't be out until the second half of next year, it still says it'll be released on the previous console generation as well. I've been saying it, ain't I been saying it? I've been saying it. There is no reason to have new consoles yet. There just isn't. I'm sorry. So gameplay, yes, we saw some gameplay. Release date, nope. Next gen, oh, certainly not. Oh, this looks original. Crossfire, or is that Crossfire X? God. Either one is just terrible. Oh, let's see, what's the first quote here? Oh, can you protect me from fate? Lame pull quote about as deep as a puddle. Check. Call of Duty. Check. Not Titanfall 3. Check. Conclusion. Disregard. Gameplay, yes, sort of, I guess. Release date, no. Next gen, no. And now we've got Fable. Oh, Fable, okay. Oh, but they didn't actually show anything, so I don't have anything to say about it. Nothing but trip question marks here, boys. Gameplay, release date, next gen, who the fuck knows? Who the fuck cares, more like. Okay, so, God. Oh. So what do we have here? They say 10 world premieres and 22 console launch exclusives. Excuse me, but what does that mean, please? Because almost every single game that you showed said PC and Xbox One. So how are any of these console launch exclusives? I don't get it. They then say this is just a peek at some of the new titles coming to Xbox Series X. Okay, stop right there. Nope. No, that's objectively not what this is. This was a preview of Xbox One and PC games that they're also going to be putting out on the Series X. Those are very different things. And, come on, let's be real here. The default position of everybody is the PS5. We all know that. The Xbox One was a pile of shit, and Microsoft has been way behind the 8 ball for quite some time. So, remember, Microsoft doesn't just need to convince you to buy an Xbox, but they also need to convince you not to buy a PS5 first. And yo, this is not how you do that. Y'all going out sad, huh? All right, let's put an end to this travesty. It's almost inconceivable how Microsoft managed to squander the huge lead that they had with the success of the Halo franchise, Gears of War, and pretty much almost monopoly on online play thanks to Xbox Live for years, only to end up looking this fucking tragic in 2020. But nevertheless, that's where we are. And to reiterate, I'm by no means saying Sony's PS5 lineup is any better. It's not. It's just slightly less pathetic than Microsoft. Let us know in the comments, though, what you thought about this. Did you see anything cool? Are you impressed? Are you sticking with PlayStation or your PC? As per usual, I'll still be buying both of these because I'm a helpless slave to capitalism and shiny new toys, but, man, I am in much less of a hurry to do so now than I was before. That's for fucking sure. Okay, anyways, that's enough out of me for one day. Thank you so much for spending this little bit of your free time with us. We love you today. We love you all the way. Don't forget to smash the downvote button. Show your support for corporations that don't give a shit about you in the comments. And last but certainly not least, don't ever subscribe to this stupid channel because I'm an idiot.